What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Carolina Panthers Madden 24 franchise rebuild. We're coming off a disappointing loss in Week 11 to the Atlanta Falcons, where Bijan Robinson just ran all over us, accumulating more than 200 yards on the ground. And today we've got an even more dangerous matchup as we head to Miami to take on Tyreek Hill and the Miami Dolphins, who are currently 4-6. That loss to the Falcons has dropped us to second place once again in the NFC South, just half a game behind Atlanta. And coming out of practice, we have an upgrade to Bryce Young. We're going to go field general for him. He's up to an 81 overall, and he gets 1 awareness and 2 accuracy mid. And we follow that up by getting an upgrade for wide receiver Justin Dean. And we're going to go slot for him. He's up to a 75 overall. And he gets 3 awareness and 2 catching. And we do know the development of rookie Justin Dean. He is a superstar. Dean was our 5th round selection when we took a chance on the rookie from Clemson. So far, it's paid off this year. And of course, we found out the development for rookie center Abdul Hazelton. He is a star. He's going to be a good young piece to build this offensive line around. And for the Dolphins, this is how they become 4-6. They are led at quarterback by Jameis Winston, who's taking over for Tua, who is, of course, now a Ram. He's got 18 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 2,300 yards in the air. On the ground, they are led by Devon Achane. He's got 1 touchdown, 635 on the ground. Leonard Fournette taking all the touchdowns. He's got 9. In the air, of course, this is still Tyreek's wide receiver room. He's got 3 touchdowns, 846 yards. First-year player from Auburn, Josh Underwood's got 8 touchdowns and 547. And Jalen Waddle's got 529 and 3 touchdowns. Defensively, they are led in tackles by Jerome Baker with 57. Tackles for loss, Jalen Phillips. He's got 9 coming off the edge. Him and Bradley Chubb both lead the Dolphins in sacks with 4. And in the takeaway department, interceptions, Kader Kahu, he's got 2 interceptions. Jerome Baker's got 1, and the dangerous Jalen Ramsey has 1. This will be a battle of 2 top 10 defenses in Miami today. All right, we are all set to get this one underway. We've got the Carolina Panthers going up against the Miami Dolphins. Let's go. And welcome to beautiful Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, where we've got an excellent matchup today between Miles Sanders and the Miami Dolphins. Sanders' numbers last week, very good in the losing effort against Atlanta. Can they repeat today as they take on the number 8 defense in the NFL in Miami? And here comes the Dolphins out of the tunnel. They are led at quarterback, of course, by Jameis Winston taking over for Tua, who left to go to Los Angeles. So far, he's led them to a 4-6 record, a little bit of a disappointment for this Miami team. And it looks like Butker is ready to kick us off. Let's get this game started. Butker boots this one deep to Underwood, who will field it at the goal line. And he's up, making a couple of moves, and he's finally brought down at the 32. Excellent patience there as the Panthers return team couldn't bring him down. And here comes the Miami offense. Quarterback Jameis Winston, 18 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 2,300 yards in the air. Miami will start out in the I. Leonard Fournette, the deep back, 1st and 10 from the 32. And they'll hand this off to Fournette, who's got running room. And brought down by Gilmore at the 44. That is a gain of 12. Carolina was not able to stop Atlanta's running attack last week. Let's see if Miami will continue to attack it as they have it 1st and 10. Throw this underneath to the tight end, and he's brought down after a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4, Winston in the shotgun. And he'll take the snap, throw quick over the middle, and it is caught. That's another 12-yard gain. That was like a 6-yard gain as Winston empties the backfield again. First and 10 from the 43 for Miami. And this one goes underneath to a third catch in a row here by the tight end. Is good for 7. That's Beckford. Now 2nd and 3 from the 35. Miami moving the ball downfield here. They bring motion. And they fake the handoff. And he is dumped in the backfield by Gross Matos. That is a 5-yard loss. And that will bring up 3rd and 7 for the Dolphins. Carolina pressing the receivers here. And they bring pressure. It's Robinson as he chases Winston and gets the sack. Jamie Robinson continuing to play outstanding football for this Panther defense, as he comes through on 3rd and 7 for the sack on Jameis Winston. And this will be punted away deep to Anderson. Gillen angles it toward the sideline, and this one will go out of bounds at the 16. And that's where Bryce Young and this Panthers offense will get started today. As we take a look at Young's numbers: 15 touchdowns, 20 interceptions, 2,500 yards in the air. Now 1st and 10. Young starts out in the shotgun with Sanders to his right. And it looks like there was some movement up front by the Dolphins. This is a handoff to Sanders. We'll see what the flag is as he gains a couple. And it is offsides on Miami as Jalen Phillips jumps. And that'll be a free 5-yard gain. Now 1st and 5 for Carolina as they take advantage of the offsides penalty. They come out in the shotgun. Young surveying, going underneath for Quintana, who has it for 4 yards. And that brings up 2nd and 1 for Carolina as they continue in the shotgun. And they hand this off to Miles Sanders, looking for room off the left side, and has enough as he gets 6 yards. Up to the 31. Now 1st and 10 from the 31 for Carolina. Young dropping back again. Will throw this underneath for Mingo, who can't make the grab. Now 2nd and 10 for Carolina. They come out with 2 tight ends. And they'll hand this off to Sanders, looking for room, but finds none and is brought down for no gain. Now 3rd and 10 for Carolina. They've got to get to the 41 to convert here. They play action. Young throwing downfield for Quintana, who makes a spectacular catch and has a 1st down for Carolina. Excellent concentration there by Quintana to go up and grab it. Let's take another look at that. Excellent catch there by the Young tight end. Now 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Young gets this away quick to Hurst, but it's incomplete, knocked away by Ward. That brings up a 2nd and 10 with Carolina in the shotgun. No, they're not. They're in the eye. And they're going to stretch this one out wide to Sanders, who has the edge and room as he's got enough for a Panthers 1st down at the 36. Now 1st and 10 for the Panthers as they've moved past midfield. Young dropping back, throwing underneath for Mingo again, who makes the grab, this time falling down. That's good for 6 yards for Mingo. Now 2nd and 4, 2 tight ends to the right. Young looking over, will drop this off again, once again for Mingo, who makes his 2nd grab in a row before he's knocked down at the 17, getting Mingo involved early. Now a 1st and 10 from the 17 for these Carolina Panthers. And once again underneath for Mingo, just letting him make a play, and he's got another Panthers 1st down at the 5. His 3rd catch on this drive. Now 1st and goal from the 5. Carolina comes out with all of their tight ends in the eye, and they will hand this off to Sanders as he looks for room and lowers his shoulder and is brought down at the 1. Couldn't quite get in. Now 2nd and goal from the 1. Carolina knocking on the door. And they'll hand this off to Sanders, who gets off of 2 tackles, but still can find the end zone. Now 3rd and goal. Can Carolina convert as they come out with 2 wide and 2 tight ends? And that's going to do it for the first quarter, as Carolina doesn't get the snap off. We've got no score here in Miami, but Carolina is on the doorstep. Carolina now coming out in the eye. 3rd and goal. They'll play action, and Bryce is hit as he threw. Had Lovett open, but couldn't get it away. And staying out there is this Panther defense. And staying out there is this Panther offense as they come out and try to run this down the throat, and it's no good. Losing 2 is Sanders. The Panthers could not convert on 4th and 1. Excellent defense by Miami to hold Carolina scoreless. Miami will come out in the eye from their own 3. Let's see if they can get out of the shadow of their own end zone, as this is a handoff to Achani on the outside. He's got room as he makes J.C. Horn miss and is finally brought down at the 21. Looks like Sheldon Merritt may be shaken up for Carolina. He's running back to the locker room. Miami comes out in the eye again. 1st and 10 from the 21. And they'll fake the handoff this time as it is thrown underneath and caught for a gain of 8. That is Waddle on his first grab of the day. 2nd and 4 for Miami. 2nd and 2 for Miami, as they hand this one off, and getting so much space is Achane as he's run down. Finally caught at the 9 as he gashes this Panther defense for a huge gain. Excellent blocking up front by Miami, as Achane just finds the seam and uses his speed to get up the sideline. And it looks like it's an abdominal tear for Merritt. He's going to miss a couple of weeks with that one. Now 1st and goal from the 9 for Miami as they come out with 3 tight ends. And they'll play action, and under pressure, sacked by Shelby Harris is Winston. Sacked down at the 18 as the D tackle gets penetration. Now 2nd and goal from the 18. Winston under center, as this one is knocked away, incomplete. A diving Beckford couldn't bring that one in. Now 3rd and goal from the 18 for Miami. And this is a screen set up to Achane, who's got all day and space, but is met at the 2. Couldn't quite get in. Robinson bringing him down. And Miami here elects to take the 3 as Elliott comes out for the field goal. And it is good. Miami takes an early 3-0 lead. And Elliott is ready to kick this one back to Carolina, as Hamler is deep in his own end zone and will touch this one down, and the ball will come out to the 25. Carolina's offense comes out for this next drive as they failed on 4th and goal. Let's see if they can score some points here. They'll hand this off to Sanders, who is brought down for a 3-yard loss at the 22. Now 2nd and 13. This one over the middle, intended for Mingo, who has it as he's brought down at the 47. Excellent throw and catch there by Young and Mingo. Mingo cutting across the field. Young finds him for the huge gain, and Mingo is staying busy. 1st and 10 from the 47 now for Carolina, as this one goes out to Hurst, and it's caught, but it's a minimal gain of 2. Now 2nd and 8. Carolina in the shotgun. And this one will go over the middle, incomplete, intended for Medina. Knocked away by the linebacker. 3rd and 8. Carolina needs to convert here if they want to keep their drive alive. Young play actions. Looks downfield for Dean, but it's incomplete. Knocked away by number 34. That is Love. And here on 4th and 8, Carolina will just punt this one back. As Hecker looks to pin the Dolphins deep. He angles this one to the sideline. And it goes out at the 23. And here comes Jameis Winston and the Miami offense. They have it 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. As Winston is under center. And they'll hand this one off again. And excellent blocking is done by Miami as this is another 1st down for Achane. 1st and 10. Dolphins come out in the eye here. And they will run it again. And this time brought down by DJ Johnson after a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 for Miami. Winston under center. He drops back, throws this one short, and it's off the hands of his tight end, incomplete. 3rd and 6 now for Miami as Winston's in the shotgun. He takes the snap and looks deep for Waddle, who makes the grab at the sideline. Waddle got free of coverage and makes an excellent grab at the sideline for a Dolphin 1st down. Looked like he beat J.C. Horn there. Now Winston's got it 1st and 10 from the 38 as he's in the shotgun here. Winston under pressure. That's Craver who brings him down at the 49, the 3rd Panthers sack of the day. Jamison, Craver getting pressure. Excellent job here to beat the tackle and find Winston in the backfield as he couldn't escape. That brings up a huge 2nd and 21. Winston at the 49 here. As he throws this short and it's incomplete, intended for Achane. 3rd and 21 for the Dolphins. Let's see if they can convert. As this goes over the middle, incomplete. Nearly had a diving wide receiver, but just missed him. And Gillen will punt this one back to the Panthers. Anderson is deep to return. As he angles this one again toward the sideline. Anderson's going to let it go, and it bounces into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here comes the Panther offense ready to go again. 1st and 10 from the 20. Dolphins showing pressure up the middle. They don't bring it. Handoff to Sanders as he goes up the middle for a gain of 6. Now 2nd and 4. Carolina keeps 2 tight ends out there. Sanders alone in the backfield. They'll hand this off to Sanders, but he's met once again in the backfield. And we've hit the 2-minute warning here in Miami. Our score, Carolina 0, Miami 3. Now 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. Young in the shotgun, takes the snap. And this one goes underneath for Hurst, who hauls it in, shoves away a defender, and is brought down at the 37. Carolina will go hurry up here as Young will fake the handoff and throw across the field for Mingo, but it's overthrown, incomplete. He had Mingo wide open, unfortunately couldn't connect. Now 2nd and 10. And this one is nearly picked off, intended for Mingo. 3rd and 10 for Carolina from the 37. They need this to keep their drive alive. As Young will just throw this one deep for Chark, who can't make the catch, knocked away by Ramsey. That brings up 4th down, and Hecker on to punt. He gets this one away. Hill will take it at the 15, and he's brought down by Smith at the 26. 1:10 left here in the first half as Winston has it in the shotgun. And this is knocked down by Derek Brown at the line. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Winston taking the snap, has pressure up the middle, and will just throw this one away as he had Derek Brown and Brian Burns in his face. 3rd and 10, I formation here for the Dolphins. And they'll hand this one off, and getting off of one tackle, but that's it. And Carolina will use a timeout. 4th and 7 here for the Dolphins. Carolina's going to have some time to try to score before the half. Gillen on to punt this one back to Anderson. Looking to pin the Panthers deep if he can. Anderson will take it at about the 24. And he's up to the 34-yard line with 47 seconds left to go here in the half. Carolina comes out. Nobody in the backfield with Young. And this one goes over the middle for Quintana, who has it. And he's brought down at the 40. And Carolina uses their 2nd timeout. Now 1st and 10 for the Panthers. As this one going deep for Dean, who has it. And that is a Panther touchdown. Justin Dean had one-on-one coverage and went up and snagged it. Excellent play there from the Rook as Young just threw it up in one-on-one coverage. And Dean comes away with it. Now Butker on for the extra point. And it is good. Carolina takes a 4-point lead. Now Miami back to receive the kickoff as Butker kicks it deep. Underwood will take it in his own end zone as he is met and brought down by Wright at the 21. And here comes the Dolphins offense. They got 30 seconds. 30 seconds left in the half as Winston has it 1st and 10 from the 21. And they'll do the draw here. That's a 3-yard gain up the middle. And the clock runs. 5 seconds left to go here. Don't think they're going to get a snap off. They do get the snap off. And it's quick over the middle. Underwood takes it, and that's going to do it for the first half. As Carolina has a 4-point lead, 7-3, going into halftime. The story here has been Miami's rushing game. This is the 2nd week in a row Carolina has not been able to stop the run. As we take a look around the league, and we will start in New York, where Tampa Bay is taking on the Giants. They are tied right now going into the half. Touchdown for Daniel Jones. And then we head over to Detroit, where we've got Chicago down 3-14 to the Lions. Both teams looking for their 4th win of the year. And then finally we head to Atlanta, where the Falcons are taking on Buffalo. And the Buffalo Bills are enjoying a 1-point lead there as they go into halftime. Josh Allen has 2 touchdown passes. And in this one, we get the highlights. It is an excellent run from Achane as he finds space off the right side. And he's brought down all the way at the 9. Huge gain here for the Dolphins. And then we take a look here. Bryce Young takes the snap, drops back, throws it deep. He's got one-on-one coverage, and Dean pulls it in. Elliott ready to kick the second half off as he boots this deep to Hamler, who fielded in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Bryce Young and the Panthers offense looking to build off the success they had at the end of the first half. They'll take it 1st and 10 from the 25. Young in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff there. Throws this one deep for Mingo, who once again brings it in at the 46-yard line. He's been good today, coming back from injury. As we take another look here, Mingo just coming across the field, and Bryce laying in a good ball. Now 1st and 10 for Carolina. 3 wide receivers out there. Young in the shotgun. He takes a look, dumps it off to Chark, who has it for a 3-yard gain. Now 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. Young takes the snap and throws out for Mingo once again, and they're going to label him just shy of the 1st down marker. 3rd and 1 coming up. Now 3rd and 1 for Carolina as they come out with 2 tight ends. Sanders in the backfield with Young. And they'll hand this off to Miles, who goes right up the middle and has enough for the 1st down. Now 1st and 10 from the 42. Young under center with 3 tight ends out there now. And this is another handoff to Miles, but he goes nowhere, losing 3 as that's blown up in the backfield by Baker. It's been tough running here for Carolina as they've got it 2nd and 13. Play action here for the Panthers as Young is hit as he threw, and it is knocked away from Miles Sanders, falling incomplete. 3rd and 13 coming up. Now 3rd and 13 for these Panthers. Young dropping back. Throwing out to Mingo, who can't make the grab. Bringing up 4th down. And Hecker will be on to punt this one away. As he angles this one toward the sideline. This one looks good. Let's see where it marks out at the 20, hitting the pylon. And here come the Dolphins offense for their first drive of the 2nd half. Now 1st and 10 from the 20. Winston in the shotgun. And this one quick over the middle is caught by Tyreek Hill as he's brought down at the 39 with a Dolphins 1st down. Good job there by Tyreek. I believe that's his first catch of the afternoon as he gets space on Gilmore. Now 1st and 10, pistol formation for the Dolphins. And they'll hand this off, but met in the backfield by DJ Johnson. And that'll be a 2-yard loss. Now 2nd and 12 from the 38. Beckford alone left. As Winston will take this one, and it's thrown quickly to Underwood, who's caught at the 42-yard line. Now 1st and 10 as Miami has crossed midfield. Winston taking the snap, going underneath quick, but it's incomplete, intended for Underwood. Looked like Robinson knocked it out. 2nd and 10 now as the Dolphins come out in the I. And they're going to run this one, but Nicholas Schultz gets home for a 1-yard loss. Excellent play there from the linebacker, Nicholas Schultz. And that brings up 3rd and 11. Winston dropping back, sensing the pressure, trying to get away, but he can't, and Robinson slams him down. His 2nd sack of the afternoon. Jamie Robinson once again having himself an excellent day as both him and Schultz break through the line. And Gillen will punt this one away on 4th and 21. This one angles toward the sideline, but will bounce out at the 1. An excellent punt, hit perfectly and just careened out of bounds. Carolina's in a tough spot here as they've got a 1st and 10 from the 1. And they'll hand this off to Sanders, who will gain 1 as he's brought down at the 2. 2nd and 10 here for the Panthers. They're going to throw forward across the middle. That's Chark who has it. And he's got a 1st down and more as he's brought down at the 24-yard line. DJ Chark coming through. Now 1st and 10 with the 2:40 left to go here in the 3rd. Bryce Young will hand this one off to Miles Sanders as he looks for room and is pushed down at the 30-yard line after a 6-yard gain. Carolina still trying to wear out this Miami defense with their run game. They come out in the eye. And they'll hand it off again to Sanders as he looks for the 1st down, but can only gain 3. 3rd and 1 coming up. Now 3rd and 1. Shotgun for Carolina. As Young is going to drop back and find Quintana open for the 1st down. He's upended by Ramsey at the 41-yard line. Now 1st and 10 here for Carolina. They come out with 3 wide receivers. As Young is hit as he threw, and this will fall incomplete, bringing up 2nd down. Now Carolina will empty the backfield as they come out with everybody wide. And Young will heave this one deep to Dean, who has it again, and touchdown, Justin Dean. Another spectacular grab from the Rook. Unbelievable one-on-one coverage downfield, and he just takes it away from Howard. Butker on to attempt the extra point, and it is good. Carolina now has an 11-point lead as Butker is ready to kick this one back. Underwood in his own end zone to take this one out. And he's met by Hill at the 17-yard line. Good coverage there from the kick team. Now 1st and 10 from the 17 for Miami. They need a touchdown to get back in this one, as they swap some things up here at the line. Carolina gets pressure, and Burns gets home for his 1st of the day, joining the sack party. That is 5 for the Panthers. Brian Burns gets home, dropping Winston deep in his own territory. Winston had nowhere to go. 2nd and 19 as the 3rd quarter draws to a close. Ball at the 7 for Winston and the Dolphins, as this is quick out underneath for Hill, who makes the grab, bouncing off a couple tackles, brought down at the 15, and that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Our score here, Carolina 14, Miami 3. So it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 for Miami as Winston's in the shotgun. And Carolina once again bringing pressure as Winston is intercepted by Dante Jackson, who's caught from behind by Hill. And Carolina's defense comes up huge, taking that one away. It was thrown behind Tyreek Hill, I believe, and Jackson just read and reacted. Winston under pressure from Schultz threw a bad ball behind Tyreek Hill. And Dante Jackson was like, hey, that's mine. And here comes the Panthers offense, looking to score one more time. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the 36. As Young dropping back. Throws over the middle, has Chark open and brought down at the 8-yard line. DJ Chark with another excellent grab. Now 1st and goal, 3 tight ends out there for Carolina. As they look to extend their lead, they'll fake the handoff to Sanders and then dump it off to him as he pushes his way up to the 5. Second and goal here for Carolina. As Young has nowhere to go, throws it back across the middle for Quintana, who has it. Elias Quintana coming away with that one in the end zone. Excellent job there by Young to throw it back and find Quintana, who sat down right in front of his man. Excellent concentration to hold that one in. And Butker's ready for the extra point attempt. And it is good. Carolina takes a 18-point lead. Butker ready to kick it back now to the Dolphins. Underwood deep to return once again, as he's got room and is finally brought down at the 29-yard line. Here comes Jameis Winston and the Dolphins. They need a score here if they want to stay in this one. Winston in the shotgun. And this out quick and caught by Waddle as he slips a tackle of Schultz, but is brought down at the 33. Now 2nd and 6. Winston once again in the shotgun. And they're going to hand this off to Achane, who slips through a tackle and finds a first down. He's now over 100 yards on the day. And now everybody is out wide as Winston empties the backfield. And this one's dumped out underneath to the tight end, whose name I can't remember even though I've said it like 4 times. Beckford. His name is Beckford as we have it 2nd and 6. Winston under shotgun again. And this one will find his target. That's Underwood, who got away from Dante Jackson and makes an excellent grab at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Dolphins as they change things up at the line. Let's see what's going on here. And this one dopped off underneath. Underwood again has it for a 6-yard gain. Now 2nd and 4. 2 tight ends out there for Miami. As there's pressure, and this one is incomplete, off the mark. Now 3rd and 4 for Winston. Can they convert here? And Carolina brings pressure, but it doesn't get home, and quick over the middle, complete to Underwood for another Dolphins first down. He's been good on this drive as the Dolphins have it 1st and 10 from the 13 with 5 minutes left to go here in the game. And this one is off the mark again, intended for Beckford. Now 2nd and 10. Carolina's defense hoping to just limit them to the field goal attempt, as this one is thrown out of the back of the end zone. 3 tight ends out there for Miami now on 3rd and 10 from the 13. And they'll hand this one off, but he's met immediately by Craver, and he goes nowhere. Miami's going to keep their offense out there for this 4th and 9. Winston in the shotgun, as this one is once again thrown out of the back of the end zone, and the Panthers hold on 4th down. Miami comes away with nothing. And here comes the Panthers offense. They just want to run the rest of this clock. 1st and 10 from the 12. Young in the shotgun will hand it off, and Sanders bouncing off some tackles and losing 5 as he's backed up to the 7. It has not been a good day for Sanders on the ground against this Miami defense. 2nd and 15 coming up as Mingo goes in motion. They'll fake the handoff, and Young will throw back across to Quintana, who has it for a Panthers first down. Now 1st and 10 from the 27. 3 minutes left to go here in the game. Carolina once again handing off to Sanders, but he's met immediately and goes nowhere. Now Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. 3 tight ends for Carolina. And they'll hand this one off to Chuba as he looks for space and breaks a couple tackles and gets a first down. It wasn't working with Miles, so let's use Chuba. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning here in Miami. Carolina is up 21-3 over the Dolphins. Now 1st and 10 for the Panthers as they come out under center. Chuba still in the backfield, gets the handoff, looks for space, has another first down run as he's brought down at the 50. Things opening up here for Chuba as Carolina has it 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. And this another handoff to Chuba Hubbard, who has all day and a 3rd first down. Now 1st and 10, Miles Sanders back in the backfield. We've got 40 seconds left to go here as they hand it off to Miles. He looks for space and finds 3. And that is going to do it in this one. And we are finished here in Miami. Carolina comes in and takes the victory 21-3. Holding the Miami Dolphins offense to just 3 points. Excellent job there from this Panther defense. Okay, and let's take a look at some stats. Bryce Young, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions in the victory today. 338 in the air. Jameis Winston, on the other hand, no touchdowns, 1 interception, and only 173. Rushing, tough day for Sanders as he couldn't find any room. He finishes with 29 yards. But Devon Achane finishes with 104. This is the 2nd straight week Carolina has not been able to stop the run. Chuba Hubbard in his couple carries ends up with 36, and Leonard Fournette found 1 carry on the opening drive. Receiving, welcome back Jonathan Mingo as he finishes with 6 catches for 83 yards. Elias Quintana right there with him were 6 and 85 yards and the 1 touchdown. The big star here, Justin Dean, 2 catches, 99 yards, 2 touchdowns. Excellent day for the young wide receiver. Defensively, Carolina racked up the sacks as they finished with a total of 5. 2 go to Jamie Robinson, 1 to Craver, 1 to Harris, and 1 to Burns. The 1 interception belongs to Dante Jackson. And the 1 new injury this week comes to Sheldon Merritt. He suffered an abdominal tear early in this one and will miss the next 5 weeks. Wish him a speedy recovery. And that's going to do it for us here as our Carolina Panthers come away victorious 21-3 to improve to 7-4 on the year. Next up, we've got a home matchup in Week 13 with the New Orleans Saints. They are struggling currently 4-6 on the season. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.